welcome to your July to December forecast. Now, let's take a look what's going to come your way for the rest of the year, okay? But don't you worry if this reading doesn't even resonate to you. I will be releasing weekly forecast, okay? I will be leaving in a few days, and that's why I'm a little bit distressed, preoccupied, and distracted. And there are also some other personal stuff that's been going on around me, because I'm still managing my other business, and there are some other people that's been you know, acting a little bit odd. So anyway, let's take a look at your reading, Aquarius. This is for July, August, September, October, November, December. And you know what, by the way, I received a comment, okay? I do give out health advices and issues, but I don't give out names of the medicines that you have to take. That's why I keep on saying you have to go and check out with your doctor, with your attending physician, okay? I don't give any prescription, diagnosis, prognosis, or whatsoever to anyone directly. That's why I keep on saying you still have to go and check out with the doctor, because it takes a lot of laboratory tests for something to be confirmed, and for something to be, you know, determined if you have that or not. Okay? So please try to stretch out your understanding. Okay? And if it doesn't really resonate with you, then, you know, there are still some other good readers that you can get more insights, clarity, or clue about what you should be doing next about your current situation. And I have to delete the other videos because it's all mixed up. There are some technical problems. The audio is garbled. The video is like there's a very thick fog, and you can't even, you know, you can't even see it. So I have to delete that. Anyway, it's still posted in my Facebook. And I am not claiming that I am a doctor, okay? Nobody is claiming to be, you know, the medical expert here. Okay, Aquarius. You know, the only bad month here that I can see is this August. November, I feel like there are some things that you're just really afraid to take the chance, but it's not really that negative. But the month of August is something that you really have to pay attention to. Anyway, let's read first your month of July. Opportunities, new business venture, new job offers, promotion as well, lump sum of money. And I also feel like there is a certain bank loan application that you have applied um, for a few weeks or a few months already, and you've already forgotten about this actually. So you are going to be getting it, and you will be receiving either a check or a lump sum of money. Okay? Now, I also feel like there is a truth that you will hear from somebody around you about someone that you really care so much. There is an earth sign or a water sign plump woman that will be giving you, some very important news about a particular person who is far from you but you're still thinking about for such a long period of time. Now this will be worrying you a little bit, and this will be keeping you preoccupied. Now, when it comes to your finances and your work, it seems like you want to change your tactics, your styles, the way you approach people and things, and you will be either reorganizing, or you will be it's like you will be reshuffling, okay, people from their places, from their spots, or from their slots. And I feel like you just want to make some major change because you feel like something isn't really moving, something has been stagnating, and something has been like you feel like there's a blockage, okay, to keep everything from flowing smoothly. So you want to know where it's coming from. Okay, so it's time to know the truth, and it's time to find out where is the problem coming from. Now, when it comes to your sex life, it seems like you are going to be a little bit more bold and daring, and be more. It's like you're gonna try some new methods or styles or something like that. You'll be a little bit experimental. Okay, especially if you have an eccentric partner who is into some weird things when it comes to sex. So I feel like you're gonna be enjoying this for a little bit, but you don't want to try it, or you don't want to make it as a regular cycle in your sex life, because you feel like this is just good for once, but not for for you to repeat it over and over again. Now, when it comes to your health, I feel like you will be educating yourself with some of the things that you are going through right now. You feel like you can't really get a decent advice from all the, from all the people that you have approached to, and you've already tried different types of methods, medical healing, whether it's organic or traditional, and you feel like there's something. Okay, there's something that you still want to know and discover, and you are very keen to know, like, what is the best solution for this. I feel like you're not yet ready to go for any major, let's say, major surgery or major solution, because you feel like there's still an answer to this, and there's still another way of healing or getting well. So this is why you will be educating yourself. You'll be attending seminars, trainings, exercises, symposiums, presentations, even videos, books, people who would already experienced this. So you will be very careful when it comes to your health. Okay, Aquarius? Now, when it comes to your love advice, you will be paying attention to the red flags. You feel like your partner is up to something, and the distance between the two of you are getting more and more bigger. Okay, so you will feel like something is a little bit off, and there is something that your partner isn't really telling you or admitting to you. So you are going to be digging up some of the things that you feel like that your partner could be hiding, either through their phones, cars, bags, computers, emails, Facebook, or other social media accounts. But I feel like there's nothing that you will be getting. But there is something or one last thing that you are forgetting to, or you're not really paying attention to. Because every time that there is something wrong in your relationship, you feel like your partner is cheating on you. But it's not always the case, and it's not always like that. Sometimes people get cold to you because there are some things like, for example, that your partner is too distressed, that they just wanted to vent out, to look for somebody to talk to, for them to really burst out whatever that's inside of them. And instead of listening, you are judging them, and it's like you're gonna be like arguing with them, labeling or categorizing them. Sometimes people vent out not to get an advice or not to be judged. Sometimes they just want to be heard. And there's no red flag that you have to watch out. It's all about your chemistry, your relationship, and the way you should be understanding each other. Alright? Now, in the month of August, betrayal. Betrayal in different angles: family, friends, co workers, and lover. If in the month of July you feel like there's something off that your partner has been doing, or that your partner has been like hiding from you, you feel like it's like you will feel like it's confirmed that your partner is having an affair. But you know what? Out of all this, I don't feel like, even here, even for the rest of the month, I don't feel like there is a deception that's been happening and going on. It's more about you being so paranoid and being so overprotective of yourself and being afraid of getting hurt and being isolated and being deprived. The only betrayal that I can see here is that your partner will get even more what do you call this, further and further from you. Like, they don't want to talk. If they used to talk before, they don't really kiss you anymore. They don't really look at you in the eyes, or didn't even greet you. They don't even notice your hair, that you had a haircut or something. It's because that sometimes relationships, it's not always about us. It's always about our partner's needs, and always and sometimes about our partner's emotions as well. I don't see any deception that's been going on, but this is more about you assuming things, and assuming that your partner has been lying to you and betraying you. Okay? And I feel like you're not really understanding each other, as your chemistry is slowly fading away. Your connection is warding off, and it's like there's no signal anymore. So you need to find for that spot again, for you to get reconnected and for you to understand each other again. When it comes to your work, you will be so stressed out, distressed, overstressed and pressured, and it's like you're about to burst until that your health will give in, because you will be overworking yourself, and you will be it's like you will be you're not really paying attention, or you're not going to be paying attention to the pain, or to the things that you will be experiencing and feeling. All you know is that you need to keep on working and working and working, deliver and finish off whatever that needs to be delivered. Okay, you need to take some time off, and you need to have a vacation when it comes to work. It's time to take a break. Now, when it comes to your sex life, as I've said, that your partner is getting into something different. There's nothing wrong if you want to look for some adventures, if you want to look for something different, like spice, excitement, in your relationship. But not to the extent that, that there are some weird things that the two of you will be committing, and that the two of you will be like, getting into. It's okay to be experimental at first, but not to make it as a regular habit. Okay? Now, when it comes to your health, you will be reflecting into your own self. It's like, especially that you feel like you'll be losing weight. Okay? And I also feel like you will notice that you've been having some dark spots or bruises, and your varicose veins are also, it's like bulging. And it's not because that you are, you're not really having an exercise or you're not really getting enough, I don't know, stretch, but it's because that there is something that you need to, to go and see the physician about a clogged veins, or there is a part of your body that is being blocked. Okay? And you will also notice some numbness, some tingling sensations, and sometimes you will also notice that you're starting to get even more clumsy. It's not because that you're not really paying attention to how you move, but then you will have that sudden it's like involuntary, movement of muscle. So you need to go out and check out with your doctor, okay, to get more exact advice and to get more. Of course, you need to have some laboratory tests, and you need to be sure of what you are really going through and having. I feel like it's also because that you are so over fatigued. Okay, this is the reason why. Also, high blood pressure. Now, when it comes to your love advice, you need to make an effort. Either one of you needs to express yourselves, your love, your affection, your emotions, and whatever that's on your mind. Don't hold back. At this point, I feel like it's not you who's holding back, but it's your partner, because your partner feels like you don't really understand each other anymore, and instead of arguing, because you're both tired from work, and instead of arguing, your partner just wanted to shut up and be quiet and not even talk about how their day went, or if how's everything. And this is what you've been missing in misunderstanding, that you feel like the reason why your partner is keeping away from you is because they are hiding something from you. But I feel like it's also time for you to look at your own reflection. Now, when it comes to the month of September, there is something that you will be looking out for, okay? An answer, yourself, your relationship, the renewal of your love, the renewal of your, well, could be vows or promise to each other, but there is something that you will be looking for, more likely an answer to your dilemmas. And I feel like you are going on like a quick trip outside the city to go and see an older female relative, to look for an advice and to spend some maybe a tea time, to have some tea or cup of tea while playing piano with that female old relative. And I feel like whatever advice that you'll be getting from that relative, you will go home with more enlightenment and more answers. Okay? Now, when it comes to your work, an offer will be given to you. Signing of contracts, approval of budget to a certain project. There's also possibility of business trip, and I feel like you could have the chance of taking your family or your partner with you, but for some reason your partner is the one who'll be saying no. So I feel like you'll be going on this trip alone, But this is more about socializations and company representation. Nothing serious. But this is very important for you to bridge your communications and your rapport with your clients. Now, you will try to remain stronger, that even though you don't really like whatever that's been going on in your sex life right now, I feel like this is something that you want to discuss with your partner, that you don't really like it anymore, or you don't want to do it anymore. You know, in your situation right now, because I'm seeing extremes. Your partner is moving away. Your partner is not really talking to you. Your partner is showing some red flag signs. But when you're, when it comes to your sex life, it seems like your partner wants to be more experimental with you, wants to be more adventurous, and express some excitement. Could be that your partner is also a little bit clueless that what's the solution to your problems right now is not, it's not all about sex. It's all about understanding each other and your withering connection and chemistry. Okay? Um it is not, well, sex is, it has something, it has a lot to do with it has a lot to do with your chemistry altogether. Of course, it's at least it contributes 70% of, factor to your relationship. I mean, being compatible in sex, but this is not the main thing. I feel like both of you should reach up to a like an adult talk and solution, that this is not both of you are looking for. Yes, it's okay at the beginning, but for the two of you to just keep on doing this over and over again, it is definitely, this is not your style. Okay? And when it comes to your health, you need to take care of your bronchial part, your lungs, your sinusitis or rhinitis, and I feel like you will experience like an uncontrollable urinating. Okay? It's a little bit humiliating, but I feel like you need to go to your physician to see and check out what's wrong down there. Okay, because you can't control. Now, you will have a renewal of your love, of your relationship, of your understanding about each other, and I feel like this is the first time where you will be seeing each other eye to eye. Okay? And you will be talking. Like there will be a renewal of your connection. This is not about a new person coming into your life. For single Aquarius, yes, this is the time and this is the month where there will be a possibility of being in a relationship with somebody that you will be dating, okay, after a few months. But right now, for those coupled Aquarius, this is the renewal of your love, and this is the new beginning of your relationship again. Now, when it comes in the month of October, you'll be a little bit more indecisive, trying to break free from the patterns of your old behaviors, of your old approach when it comes to relationships and problems, and it's like you will be shedding off that old skin, that you want to apply the new method that you have learned from a relative, from your visitive relative, that you want to try if this time it will be effective, and if it is, then you will be so thankful and you will make it even better. Now, when it comes to your finances and to your work, you will be a little bit defensive, stern, and let's say a little bit pragmatic. You will have great ideas, but I feel like the way you will be approaching things and approaching people that you'll be working with, especially your team, is not really applicable. Okay, you need to rest for a little while, and you need to walk it off, because your temper will be a little bit hot, okay, during this month when it comes to work. Now, when it comes to your love and sex life, it seems like the two of you will find each other more loving, and will be more caring about each other. And I feel like this is also the first time where you will see your partner crying. That right after keeping all of those pent up feelings and emotions, unspoken issues and grief, your partner will just burst out and say that, like, you will hear those things that you never really heard before, and you don't even know that there was already a problem like that exists. So this will become a shock, and this will become more of a also as a reawakening, and for you to open up your eyes that you also need to understand your partner instead of your partner only understanding you. Now, when it comes to your health, Be careful with somebody who will be passing on some bacteria or virus to you, okay? I feel like they're not really aware that they have it, but I feel like you'll be experiencing some chills, some fever and flu, and dry cough, okay? I feel like your fever will be on and off, so it's much better for you to go and see the doctor. And I feel like you are lacking some vitamin C in your body. Okay, so um drink some lemon juice, crushed lemon. Okay, for you to increase your to boost your immune system. Now, you will somehow feel that right after, renewing your, it's like hearing about your partner's emotions for the first time. You feel like you're really meant to be. That, it's like that there is a certain, like, binding or connection, that even though your chemistry has been withering for the past few months, and it's, your love for each other has been absent for how many weeks or months, you feel like this is the first time that you will notice that whatever you think, whatever you feel, the things that you've been dreaming, your partner also feels the same way. And you will be so surprised because your partner is too quiet and they don't really express themselves. Especially if you're with a Cancer or Virgo, you will be so surprised that, oh my God, that is what I thought, and that is what I've been dreaming, that is what I've been thinking, that is what I've been, hearing and smelling. So you will somehow knew that you've already been together in your past life, and this is your soulmate. Now, the month of November, you will be a little bit afraid to take the chance, and you'll be a little bit afraid to gamble onto something. There is a big challenge that will be given to you, and I feel like you're not yet ready, or you will not be ready yet to take it. I feel like it's going to take some time for you to take the plunge and take the challenge, and for you to say yes. Now, when it comes to your work and business, things are getting more and more better, and there is somebody who will get even more closer to you. Okay, to work as a to work either, as somebody who will be on your side, somebody who can help you, somebody who is also like-minded, and somebody who has the same kind of interest and intelligence. Now, this is of the opposite sex, so I don't see much attraction, but you will find yourselves very comfortable with each other. Now, when it comes to your sex life, you will be making some balancing, that you're not really in favor, okay, of whatever that you used to do and whatever those eccentric styles that you have done before, but you want to add up more. Something that you will be so certain of is that you want to add up more spice, you want to add up more life and excitement, passion, and connection to each other. So you're the one who'll be thinking of ways. Now, when it comes to your health, you will be going vegan. Okay, you will be taking some fruit and vegetable diet, and I feel like you will feel a little bit more lighter, especially with your glowing skin, that you will feel so healthy, so beautiful, so attractive. And I feel like you will also be craving for a lot of either tomato juice, raw tomatoes, or dishes with a lot of tomatoes. Okay, and as for your love advice, you need to forgive and learn. There are some things and sometimes that your partner have hurted you, but you need to forgive them, because we all have our own shortcomings and flaws and weaknesses. So I feel like you just need to understand them, and I feel like you just need to brush this off, because I don't see any major thing like cheating or betrayal or something like that. Even though you will feel betrayed in the month of August, I don't really feel like this is really the case. Okay? Because in overall, I don't see that there is an actual cheating. Okay? Now, in the month of December, there is a rumor or there is an information that will be passed on to you. And I feel like this is all about your promotion, your ranking, your authority, or your position in your job. Okay, that somebody wants to threaten, or that there is a threat. Okay, there is somebody who's a threat. So you will be thinking of more ways, and you will be like knowing where you really stand and what is your, like, what's your strength, what's your advantage to this person. And lumps of money, another opportunity. This also came out both in July and in December. So I feel like your finances will be doing good. I don't feel like you will be struggling so hard. I don't feel like you will be losing money or you will be losing everything. But I feel like at this point you will be earning a lot, and you will be getting the promotion, by the way. So good for you. Now, when it comes to your sex life and love life, you're gonna go back to the same old spot again. But this time it's you and not your partner. Your partner's feelings have already been resolved, and they've already poured out their feelings, but it's you. You need to talk things out, and you need to pour out whatever that's inside of you, because I feel like you can't really take it off your mind that there is something that your partner hasn't been really telling you or keeping from you. And if ever that you want to confront or know the truth, then you need to be ready to know the truth, whatever it is. Okay? And again, some recurring illnesses or medical problems that will be recurring again in the month of December, and especially if you have some knee problems. Okay, it's time for you to lessen your intake of could be some nuts or legumes, but I feel like the only natural way for you to stretch it out, okay, because I feel like it's more of arthritis, is for you to run near the beach, and also for your skin to absorb some sun and fresh air, well, near the sea. And I also feel like if ever that you will be planning, okay, and if ever that you want to add up more children, have more children, or plan for the future to have some children, this is the perfect time for you, because you will be fertile, and this is where you will be agreeing both that you want to go to the next level of your relationship. Alright, so anyway, that's it for you for this month, Aquarius. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live video call, just go and visit me at my website. It's vangel.net. And if ever that I'm not available, Miss High Concept, Divine Faith Tarot, and Goddess of Light will also be there. Alright, so hoping that you'll have a great month of July and great 6 months. Okay, so blessings to you.